Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Hey, let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. I certainly do appreciate you stopping by. We're going to continue on with the Skull Camp Brewing beers. This is their Knuckle Dragger. And this is a 9%er, guys. And it is an Imperial or a double IPA. The only fuss I've got is they tell you all the beers that they're selling are fresh, but there is no date on it. They need to date their stuff. That's where we're going to leave that. There is no commercial description. So on the back of the can here, it says Knuckle Dragger is our signature double IPA brewed with an abundance they say. Imagine that. Of Citra and other hops. They don't tell you what the other hops are. And dry hop to perfection. Smooth and well balanced, always fresh, unfiltered, always fresh. Well, how you know it's fresh if there's no date on it? Unfiltered and stored cold. It will delight each and every one of your taste buds and might leave your knuckles just a bit closer to the ground. Keep it cold and drink it fresh. Well, we'd love to drink it fresh, so why don't you date it? All right, we're going to leave it there. This is a big 16-ounce can. Evidently they brewed it before because Beer Advocate has an 8.9 with some ratings on it, but this is a 9%, and I added that to it. And there's no ratings or comments on it or anything on it yet. So, and I'm not going to post anything on Beer Advocate. I'm done. All right. Open it up and see what we got. And this is into my go-to range, being a 9%er. They're just like a lot of other craft beer or breweries, tap house, serve food and stuff. They do make a lot of transitional beers for something you can have there and not be too inebriated, still drive away or whatever. But they do can this stuff so you can take it home. Compares well with meals if you don't want the beer to overpower whatever you're eating, guys. So. About a finger and a half of head on that pour. It says it's unfiltered, but I can see light through it. So it's definitely not cloudy or hazy by any means at all. A nice amber color, good looking beer. To the nose we go. A little bit of pine and citrusy notes. And that's it. That's all I'm getting, guys. There's no grapefruit or pineapple or tropical fruit notes. I think they're kind of stingy with their hopping. Especially somebody like me who's had all the New England style beers. I try to grade it according to what it is. It's not claiming to be a New England style beer, but I don't even think it's to the West Coast style hoppiness. Maybe the East Coast style. Oh well. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. To me, they're not putting enough hops in it for a seasoned craft beer drinker. They're just putting enough in there to call it what they want to call it. But they're, to me, they're like a lot of breweries around here that produce a lot of beers that aren't super hoppy. That's why I buy even Sierra Nevada's Torpedo is more hoppier than this, and that's not to the ABV of this. Uh, I think Voodoo Ranger is more hoppy than this. So, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be as honest as I can, guys. The alcohol is well hidden. It is a well-made beer. It is a tasty beer, but it's not outstanding or world class to me. And I haven't had anything yet from this brewery that it has been outstanding or world class. Maybe the rest of them, maybe one of them that I've got left in there to review will change my mind on that. But we've done, this is the sixth one out of the 12. There's 6 more left in there, and none of them have been outstanding or world class. And none of them have been something that I would buy again. This one is probably the best one so far, but still it's not hopped to the magnitude that I like to see it hopped. But you know, that may be where they want it to be, not where I want it to be. So decent beer. It's a decent beer. The back end pour goes in. I don't think it's going to change the appearance any. It is very well carbonated, as you can see. It's just hard to compare or compete with a New England style beer with the hop presence on those beers. Those beers have ruined my palate. I've said that many, many, many times. So it's just hard to find a beer that I enjoy now that's not in that style as much as I do that style. And a lot of people don't like hoppy beer. I mean, there's a whole lot of people that don't like super hoppy beer. I'm not in that crowd. I do like hoppy beer. I like them super hoppy. But that might not be where the brewer wants it to be. So we're going to sip on this one that's right out of the fridge, and we'll come back and give it a grade. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while. Nice slicing of left on the glass. To me, this is probably the best beer that they make so far that I've had. And I've drank this twice at the bar, but it was in the can form just like this one is. But it's still not hoppy enough for this guy. But it's probably where they want it to be anyway. I would double the hops than what they're using on this. The beers that I brew are more hoppier than this. But it's probably where they want it to be. Still needs a date on the can. I'm going to say that on every beer because they don't date their stuff, and the people selling it don't have a clue. They say, oh yeah, it's fresh, it's just canned. Maybe not. Anyway, alcohol's well hidden. It's a tasty beer, but not hoppy enough for this guy. If I'd had this 10 years ago, it would have probably blown me away. But right now, not so much. So, in my opinion, from what I've had from the brewery so far, this is probably my favorite so far, but still don't think it's quite hoppy enough to be comparable to what I like to have. But a good Imperial transitional beer, if you will. Let's do the final chug on this one. I don't think it's as hoppy as maybe the Voodoo Ranger that I have in the fridge at 9%, but here's what it is. Final chug. Well-made beer. Needs to be a little more hoppy in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, you know how that goes. To me, A-, guys. I'm going to give it a 92. If it was a little more hoppy, it would get a little bit better grade, and especially if it had a date on the bottom of it, it would get a better grade. So this could possibly be a 10 beer if it had more hops and had a date on it. So, but that's just my opinion. So if you've had the Knuckle Dragger from Skull Camp Brewing, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.